Okay, here we go. So I did a little of this off-camera stuff. Off-camera. Yeah, off-camera. What I did was I have my tutorial how to delete industries or how to add an industry. So I went into the hex file. If you click in the link on the playlist, if you're watching this on YouTube, I have a video how to add an industry to the map. Basically involves going into the hex file of the save and typing this over here in the search, and then you place a firewood depot down and it gives you OA. So after this right here, the first OA is going to be the last firewood depot you place down. I already have enough health anxiety. I don't need any more. So you can change this OA to one of these, and it'll turn the firewood depot into one of those. So what I did was I kind of went out on a limb, and I'm not a hex editor. I'm not like this hacker or whatever, but all these OAs here were all numbers. I changed them all and changed them into firewood depots so that I can go around and now delete them. Because I want to add industries like this diagram here. Okay, I was working on this diagram. So I want to put my whole railroad is going to be in this valley here and forget about the rest of the map. But I don't want the industries hanging out. I wanted to delete them. So first thing I did was try to delete the industries so that I can then add all the industries where I want them. And I'm working on the map with no trees so I can see. It's far too guys. Really not complicated at all. It's like it took me 5 minutes to do this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all these industries and save this map like this. And I guess I could put it on mini Zerg. So here's where the oil field used to be, right? I converted the oil field into a firewood depot. Now I can delete it. Look, if you want to change the map around, this is what you got to do. Here's the smelter. You can delete the smelter now. This was the oil refinery over here. Let's face it, this side of the map is boring. We want to be in the river. And I want to put my industries at different heights. Okay. I already went to the logging camp and the sawmill and I deleted those. This is my test map that I started with. So I do have a little bit of a freight yard here with some engines, some cars loaded. So the only thing we got to do, we can't change the location of this. This has to stay. So I'm going to have to build something from here. I have to go under the map to get those pieces. We're going to have to build around this way, like you would normally run to the smelter, just to get stuff from the spawn yard to the smelter. So I kind of messed up there with the smelter. I didn't want to delete that, so I'm leaving that in that position. So look at this. Look at all the places you can put industries, dude. Let me back up. What don't you understand? Because I want to, you know what? There is a lot going on here, and I kind of want to explain it. Because I am recording this for YouTube as well. I want to explain it so everyone can understand. Look, that should have been a waterfall. That's pretty bogus. Out here. Look at all this mountainous region. Like this could be an industry up here. And then the tracks could be a bridge across this. Look at that down there. That's interesting. Oh, that's like that's a texture problem right there. That's funny. We'll ignore that. This canyon is so cool. How come we don't like use it or see it? That's messed up, in my opinion. I'm trying to create a more interesting railroad. So let's back up. What I'm doing is, oh, we want to keep the iron mine as well. Shit, I don't want to delete that. Probably gonna have to do this a couple times and restart the game a few times. Hopefully I didn't delete the coal mine. Look at this beautiful map where you could put industries down in here in this valley. Coal mine's still there, so that's good. Alright, so the only industry that's there is the coal mine. Alright, so let's back up. You have your map. You have your industries. I don't like the placement of the industries. I mean, I do, but I want to make something more interesting. Okay? I believe that the industry should be over here on this side of the map where the river is, the waterfall, and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I'm deleting the industries. So how do you do that? Let's save this game here. Let's save this game here. I will show you how to do that. And I have to quit out of this. So I'm going to have to restart. Okay, so you go to hext.it and then you open file. I saved that on slot 9, so I'm opening slot 9. And you come over here to search for industry location array. Hit enter. And now this comes up highlighted. So right before this, you have these 4. And then the next one, this will be the last industry you place down. Since I didn't place any industries, I only changed industries. Let's see, 03. Basically, OA is a firewood depot. 07 is the coal mine. 03 is the smelter. See, the smelter shouldn't have been deleted. The smelter should be there. Anyway, this OA and this OA are probably my smelter and my coal mine and my iron mine. So I'm going to change it. They might be reversed. They might be reversed. Iron mine is 04. No, this iron works. Iron mine is 08. 8. Then you save it. Slot 9. Then I'm going to put it into my saved games folder, which I have under quick access because I play around with the saves a lot. Now that whole thing that I just edited, yeah, I'm for hire if you want me to do it for you. So let's see what we got now. Let's see what we have now. It should load in pretty quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place all these industries in the different locations, and then I'll put a link to that map. Although I don't know how, I'm not going to be able to keep that map on Minizerg. I have to figure out a way to host maybe a Google Drive link or something. I don't know. I think about that one. But I'll make it so anyone wants to download my map, they can. And it'll be like a blank Discord. I could put it in Discord. Is there a place for me to keep files there? Why isn't this? Is there a place for me to put files? I guess I could put it in my Discord. You know, that'll work. I don't suspect too many people are going to want to do this. Maybe they want to download the map if they like the placement, where I'm putting everything. You'll see when it's finished. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to build the whole railroad without the trees. Then the very last step, once I get all my tracks the way I want them, would be to go. Let's hope I didn't put the smelter where the ironworks is. All right, I did it right. I got the iron mine is back. Okay. That's good. It's like the smelter's there too. So I got my starting point. This is all good. Okay. So the concept here is to run a 2-track main line. But it's really going to be 1 track. So it's going to be a loop at the end. So I can set a train to run on it, like the passenger train on the mini-map. And because I can see everything, because there's no trees, I can hopefully, I don't want to do more than like 2% grade on the main line. No more than 2% on the main line. Then you have to start adding industries. I want to put the logging camp up here. This is where I want the logging camp. Because I want to build a switchback down this mountain. And the oil field needs a big spot, so I think I'm going to have to put the oil field right here. Let's see, the oil field uses pipe, lumber, and tools. So the coal mine doesn't supply that. So I'll show you how to place an industry now that we deleted them. Put an industry here. The way you do that is put a firewood depot. Save the game. Try and do this without quitting. No, I think I have to quit. Pretty sure I have to quit. It's only big for the railroads online. You have to quit. So I'm going to open up my save. Search for this. Okay, so this OA right here, that's the firewood depot I just placed. The 04, the 03, the 07, the 08, those are the industries I left in place, I think. What is this 03? 03 is the smelter. Yes, that's right. 04 is the ironworks. But I got rid of the ironworks. So I don't know why there's an 04 here. Don't know what this number is. But 07 and 08 is the iron mine and the coal mine. Anyway, this OA is the firewood depot that I just placed. I want it to be an oil field. So oil field is 05. So I'm going to change this to an 05. I'm going to save my file. I'm going to do one at a time here to make sure that we don't screw up. Or if we do screw up, we know where we screwed up. When you make changes, you should do them one at a time. Now when this starts up, I should be standing in front of an oil field. Basically, I'm just moving all the industries to the other side of the map, where they belong. In my opinion, that's where they belong. Doesn't take that long to load when you have... And look, now there's an oil field. Well, I want to get an aerial view of this. So I gotta, again, attach super cheats. So this is facing the right way. Because when you place the firewood depot down, you're not exactly sure which way it's facing. Looks like a good placement, actually, just from looking at this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Where are... I kind of wish it was rotated 90 degrees, but that'll work. We'll make it work. I guess we'll come through here with the track. We're doing point to point, so... Alright, one industry down. We got an oil field. Over here. Now my idea for the logging camp, that might be tricky. That might be tricky. I want the logging camp like at the top of the mountain. My thought was to fill in all this with groundwork and place the logging camp up here and then figure out how to run track out of here. Look at these holes. There's some deep ass holes here. So interesting. And you never see it. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can put a logging camp up here. Right? Should I put it up there? Or maybe on this side? I don't think it'll fit over here though. That would be a wild place to put it though. Even right there would be a pretty cool spot. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my first instinct. I just want the logging camp to be difficult to get to. That's the objective. That is the objective. How do I make this look good? That's the question. I don't know if I can. Probably just fit in this one spot right here. Um, I'm winging this. Yeah, this sucker's gonna be up there. I'm afraid to do this zigzag thing because it may not look that good. Maybe I could. We're creating groundwork. How much groundwork do we have to create? Not sure. And there won't be any trees up here either. The logging camp is pretty big. This may not work, but I don't know. So I just want the logging camp way up high in the mountains, kind of to resemble what a real railroad, you see them. Let's see. Let's go this way with it a little bit. Should be able to fit it up here, I think. I want the challenge of trying to get the logs down from the top of the hill. That's the whole point of doing this. You have all these mountains, and then they put all the industries. Half of them are almost on the same level. You do all this and not even like it. Figuring out how to get a train to and from here is going to be fun. That's the fun part. The logging camp's even going to fit here. Think I can get one more here. To do another one? I think I can. We need as much room as possible. Logging camp is pretty big. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Ooh. I don't want to see that hole there. A plateau. I wish I could plant trees up here. That would be really cool. Be deleted. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? So, all right, yeah. So, like getting to the logging camp, you're going to have to come in this way. And then I can run like a line down this cliff and then switch back and continue down the cliff and switch back and switch back. So, it's going to be a switchback to get to the logging camp. Now, I'm pretty sure the placement of this is not going to go too well the first time. Not expecting it to, because the logging camp is huge. All right, let's save that. And let's go edit it. Quit that. And thank you guys for letting me know my mic wasn't working. I usually check that. I forgot to check it. Open file, slot 9. We're going to change this to a logging camp, which is 01. 01. Save as. Slot 9. What's up? This ought to be interesting. I'm getting giddy just thinking about what it's going to look like. We only have to do this 5 more times just to get all the industries placed. And if we have to move the industries around, which the sawmill will probably have to be moved around a few times because to get the height of the platforms on the sawmill is a little tricky. The sawmill, you have to kind of like place it up in the air a little bit, about the height of your head. And then I want the logs to dump into the river because you can't move the pond. You can move the sawmill, but you can't move the pond. Hey. So this is obviously no good. Or is it? Getting in here with track doesn't look like it's too possible. But it fits up here. How am I going to do this? Because I'm basically going to come in with the track right here. Wait, this side works. Right, this track doesn't count. I'm just laying it to get an idea. Look at this house in the hill. Hopefully it's not, is this sticking out? No. Now the cordwood. How do I get the track? Maybe I have to leave here with the cordwood? I should just leave it like this to make it so challenging. So you can kind of see what I want to do here with the track. Now how do I get to the cordwood side? I can't think of another way to place this that would make it easier. Unless I just rotate it 45 degrees? I think I should rotate it 45 degrees. If I have to build out a little bit, so be it. It was going to be tricky. So basically, I don't have to quit. Don't have to quit. So this is what I changed. I'm going to change it back into a logging camp. Now that I can change it back into a logging camp, then I can delete it and then replace it. But I'll do a little 45-degree angle on it. Maybe I'll get lucky and the tracks will line up. But I think I'm going to have to build some groundwork up underneath the logging camp, because some of the houses and stuff may wind up being in the air. Okay. See that? It's a logging camp again. So when you place a logging camp down, I mean a firewood depot, to go something like this. That should give me the angle I need to get the tracks. What's going to happen is some of it's going to be hanging out there in space. We'll just have to build some groundwork underneath it. be 01. All right. Exciting times. We're doing the impossible here. This one should be the hardest one, with the sawmill coming in a close second. Because the sawmill, like I said, trying to get the where you dump the logs into the stream, that's a little tricky. Here we go. There it is. So yeah, this one lines up good. This one does not. I guess I could build all this up. See, does it give you any chance to do anything at the end here? So there's not going to be any kind of loop here at the logging camp. It's one of them near dirt houses. Be a loop, you're going to have to back the trains in. Do I want to do it this way? That's the question. Or should I look for another spot to put the logging camp? Decided. Maybe I'll just put this one up here, use it, see how it goes. If I don't like it, I'll move it. There's so many places you could put one of these. Aerial view to get a good view. To see how I feel about this. Yeah, I suppose I could build that up. Underneath it, no problem. Will it make the turn though? Maybe I'll do the switch back down on this side instead of the other side. I have options. Maybe I should have just built the whole thing up a little bit higher. Nobody got a thought on it. Looks what? Cerebike? Terrible? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, building a new map. I deleted all the industries. I figured out how to delete the industries. I deleted all the industries and I'm putting new ones in weird locations. More scenic locations. It's going to be prettier. I mean, once all the trees are up here, it might look a little better too. Yeah, I'm gonna place all the industries, Sasquatch, and I'll try to offer the map to you guys without any track. So if you want to try and have some fun building up, connecting everything. I just don't like the way all the industries on the map they give you is, most of them are all on the same level. I mean, thought the whole purpose of narrow gauge was to have a railroad for coming through the mountains. They have all these mountains here and you wind up not really going through the mountains. Oh, that placed. It jumped unexpectedly there. See if I can make this work or not. Just need a little bit more, really, to kind of get out of there. Right. And I'm going to add to the up and down. Everything's going to be up and down. Except maybe, no, everything is going to be on a different level on this map. Everything will be on a different level. So there's going to be a lot of up and down. Really not hard. Like you can't screw it up. Why do I keep doing that? It would be so cool if we could plant trees. I wanted one industry like to be really difficult to get to. Guess that's why I'm putting this up here. I don't know how I'm going to make it look pretty, but suppose that's enough to get out. It's going to be tough. This is the only industry that I'm building up groundwork like this for. Every other one will have like a flat spot to go to. I want to see what this looks like. I run a stone wall right here. Oh. Interesting. We're not going to be able to go. Figured I'd only be able to go that far. And then this is going to have to be a stone wall. We're going to just finish that off with some stone walls at a later date. I know, this is just I can change all that. That's not a big deal, really. And I should, it's going to be a sharp turn coming out of there. Maybe I'll come out this way, go over here, and then back over the mountain, then down to the switchback. Yeah, that's going to be the challenge. The challenge is trying to connect that industry. How would you do it? There's definitely a way out. There's definitely a way out there. And you're only going to be able to load a couple cars at a time. So this might be a good candidate here for car to car. So you leave a porter up here with 2 log cars, and then you back your train in alongside, and then you do car to car transfers. Or I might just add another logging camp somewhere. So I want to do some different routes. All right, so I'm going to save that. Kind of happy with that. Let's look at our master plan here. So the refinery, I should do the refinery next. So the refinery I want to put right here. Now the refinery is kind of big. I don't even know if it's going to really fit here or not. It's a bigger area. Over there or over here? For the refinery, this is... I think I said I was going to put it over here. I want to be a little further away from the oil field. But this ground is not level. It's not that level. Might have to be one of those things where you build up groundwork underneath it too a little bit. I don't know. Maybe over here. That looks like it's going to be tight also. It is fairly flat. Looks like it'll fit here, right? Let's see, what did I have planned for over here? Anything? Oh yeah. Smelter over here? Maybe the smelter has to go there. Yeah, screw it. Let's just place it down and see what it looks like. I'm gonna go for right here. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to guess at the angle. Sometimes if you're using TOMS or Railroads Extended, if you expect it to work again, you have to quit when you change the map like this. So there's our OA. We want to change that into a refinery, which would be 06. It's a lot of work. But I think when it's done, it'll be pretty cool to build track. And quite the challenge. We're going to run shorter trains, maybe eight or 10 cars tops. I want a 2-track main line that's looped on either end. And on the main line, I want it to be no more than 2%. I'm going to set a passenger train to run around it. Hey, okay. I am stuck inside of here. So we're going to have to do this so I can get out. What do you mean unknown? There we go. Yeah, the main line should, if I do it right, the main line could follow the river and be smooth. Right? The main line should be smooth. It fits. Oh, but it's under the ground. So this is higher. Take a screenshot of this. Figure out it's really not that much. It's not as big as I thought there. That's what she said, right? We'll save that a second. Gotta get out of here. I'm gonna have to move that. So this is where the time consuming part comes in if you don't get it right. Just the one. This is the one I changed, right? Refineries 06. Yes. We're going to change this back to OA. Yeah, a lot of trial and error. It's going to be, especially doing this many industries in one. May not even be able to finish it all in one night. think if you can get it in under 3 moves, you're doing good. Sent me a message. Not muted anymore. This will be interesting. It's cool. It's starting with again these notification notices. Okay. Like clipboard. I guess more or less this has to be over here more. I think the problem is we don't know what level is. This ground is far from level. Come on, railroads. So many steps. So let me compare that picture to this one. They probably like right here would be good. But we want to look and see. Yeah, this whole thing is like tilted. So I think we're gonna have to build up under this one as well. So if we delete this, put our firewood depot on here. I hope this is at the right height. I'm not sure why I'm getting that notification. Refinery 06. Maybe the browser is giving me notifications. Weird. I think what I'll do is going to end the YouTube video here if this works out. Because I don't like to make them too long. And I'll make a part 2. Because it's basically the same thing over and over. I almost didn't even want to stream it because this is good. Yes, this is all good. I like. There's oil on the ground here. Or is that supposed to be a shadow? Alright, so I just got to finish building all this up underneath here. But I'm liking this placement. Take a look at it from the sky. Your eye in the sky. The main line is going to be on the river. Going to run a 2-track main line alongside the river. So to get up here, you're going to have a siding that comes up a grade. Probably comes in this way or something. And then branches out to all the tracks. It'll be a little bit of a challenge. For sure. Right? That's cool though. So there's your logging camp, there's your refinery. Your main line will be on the river. Now where's our master plan here? Smelter. Smelter Delta. I think I wanted to put the smelter over here. Now the smelter uses raw iron. So even though we're close, I mean not the smelter. I don't want to do the smelter. Why did I write smelter there? There's the sawmill. Sawmill, smelter. Oh, so that's wrong. Maybe we'll put the sawmill we'll put here. We could. There's the waterfall. Oh. The sawmill would have to go probably here. This one's going to be super tricky. think right here would be good. Now, how level is this area? Trying to think how my sawmill is over there on the other map. I'm pretty sure if I place it calculations. Well, that's all pretty level right there. And it goes under the ground. This is a huge bump. That's all level there. But I need to get it on so that the logs go into the river. Might have to put it on this side. So, if I remember right, gosh darn, I don't even remember. This is the hard one. There's a hump there too. None of this is exactly flat. This part is here. That all looks flat. But to get it to unload into the river, that is the trick. This is not even anywhere close to being level. The sawmill has to go on level ground. Better? Yeah, all this is level. The question is the placement, so that where you drop the logs winds up in the river. That's the problem. I believe I have to place it like this high. Let's see what that produces. Because I've done this before and the other one I have somewhat of an idea what to do, but not exactly. The trees! Let's get off my bike and I lost the trees. This is the map with no trees. Sawmill, 02. I just did that, right? Too many things running through my little head. Let's see what happens. Wouldn't it be so nice if they gave you like a tool to do this? Put the industries where you want. The only thing we're doing this map is they may add industries. Oh, I almost got the height right. Got the height right. It's definitely weird. It's around the corner here. Oh, look, I nailed it. I nailed it, dude. This is where you drop the logs, right in the river. Freaking nailed it. The only thing is these loading docks, it has to go a little bit higher. Needs to be a little bit higher up. That was really good. No, the angle's perfect because it's the only way you can avoid being in the river with the loading side. I want the unloading side to be in the river. It just needs to be a little bit higher. Got to go up a little bit more. Starting to get delirious. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Right. So some of the logs wind up in the ground, like on the mini map that we play on. All the logs are in the ground, but a good portion of the logs are going to be visible in the river. And then the loading side, yeah, this should have been up higher. I didn't use a stone wall. Maybe I'll just put this up a little bit more. Let me see something. If I try to place this down now, no, it's still at the same height. So this is all got to be higher. I would say like that much higher. Did you know there's bird sounds in this game? I hear birds. I've heard them before. There's definitely bird sounds. I'm not imagining them. the odds that I can delete the right one here. Okay. Let's hope this is right. We want to get off to the side so we don't wind up in the middle of it again. What does Steam want from my life? Update. Might as well restart it. A 10-hour stream is a long stream. Hopefully this is spot on. This can be a little tedious. I might have placed it a little too high. I don't know. Sawmill. Oh, look at that height. And yes, look at the dump. That is perfect. So now you even see like the water goes underneath it. So the main line is going to be running down the river. So the main line will probably go over on that side, then it'll branch off, come over here. It'll branch off to the other side. We're not going to do a loop. I don't think I'm going to do a loop. Okay, that's off the ground a little. That's no big deal. This is no big deal either. I probably could even put a loop on this one if I wanted. Yeah, I like this. This is good. You have to put those groundworks. For some reason, the sawmill wants to be about as high as you are. So anyone out there planning on placing a sawmill, basically want to run one of these, right? Go third person, compare yourself to it. So that's not high enough. It needs to be a little higher. And then you place your sawmill on top of that height. It's to be about as high as you are. And then it winds up being right. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. All right, let's get the railroads extended going again so we can scope out our next location. It's showing the pond, but the pond is not there. The pond is part of the map. Oh yeah, look at that. Would you just look at it? This is so pretty over here with the waterfall and everything. And then we can build down to the smelter. All right, back to our master plan. Refineries in, smelters in, logging camps in, oil field. Only one left, the freight depot, right? What are we missing? Oh, the ironworks. We're missing ironworks. Where am I going to put the ironworks? I'm going to put the ironworks. We want it to be alongside a river or something. See, the refinery is over there. I guess the ironworks could be over here. What do we have to bring to the ironworks? Lumber, coal. Yeah, that's good. Coal's on the other side of the map. So that's a nice long coal run. Lumber, coal, and raw iron, which only comes from there. But that's going to be a little bit of a challenge to go from there to here. I guess we could just put it right here. This should be the ironworks. Pretty sure this is all level too. Now, which way do we want to face in? I think we want to face in this way. I think. Doesn't matter. I think it could be facing this way. Probably right there. I'm thinking. We can have like a bridge going across there to get to here. Yep, I'm going with this. It's a compromise between where you want it and where the game will let you put it. Yeah, I'm good. Ironworks. Ironworks is 04. Saved it already, right? I'm a little bit out of it, guys. A little bit out of it. Had a rough weekend. Then we just need the freight depot. I think the freight depot should be up in the mountains by the coal mine. That'll be a nice run with the oil barrels to get up there. For sure, for sure. What map did I load in? Obviously, this is the mini map. I seen the mini map and I wanted to play it. That map is so much fun. This is going to be like a giant mini map, essentially. Gonna have a jam train. Hopefully, if I can get the main line the way I want it. Look at it. Ah! That's obviously no good. Damn, this place is huge! Okay. Where the freak was I standing when I placed this? So this place is at 90 degrees difference from where you're standing. Yeah, this place is big. So I guess we want to turn that firewood depot 90 degrees. It's there, man. We're almost there. I'm feeling it. Let's go, map. But we want to turn this 90 degrees from where it was. So this was, I guess we want to put it like here. We have a lot of room going that way. I would say right here. Should be good. Get rid of that. I don't know. Let's see. See what happens. Ironworks 04. Just want to quit. You don't always have to quit when you load a save file into your game, but sometimes I've had it act funny, so I just assume quit. Maybe we should put the freight depot in some really, really weird, obscure place. This is definitely not going to be a map for long trains. This looks pretty darn good, man. Oh yeah. How about the other side? We on the edge? Nope, we're good. Yes. There's a lot happening here. I like it. Last one up is the freight depot. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I wish the freight depot would fit down here somewhere. Because then you'd have to take it all the way around. And then you could run the challenge of running a train track. Why am I getting so many notifications over here? But there's nothing there. Imagine trying to run a train track through this valley here. Like, how would you negotiate this? It'd be almost impossible. Two rivers pour into nothing. So a week. This is going to be, might be more difficult than a week. All right, so freight depot. I'm leaning towards this valley idea. That's the refinery there. So first option, my first pick was over here by the coal mine. We put it here. Oh my God, can you imagine trying to get the oil all the way up here? That is like cruel and unusual punishment, isn't it? I like it. If we filled in this ledge right here and put the freight depot up here, you only need one side of it, like half of it could be in the mountain. You want to make the big money, you gotta make the big haul. My God, how would you even get up here? How would you even get up here? Oh, I'm sorry. That just looks like too much fun. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we put it up here? That's a hell of a journey to get from the refinery to here. Holy smokes. I think it should go like right on this ledge right here. I should just place it right here and then build up after the fact. Yeah, right. You can always move it, but oof, getting up here. Wow. And the oil is heavy. Try to come up here with 8 cars of oil. So this is a line that can go that way and go past the waterfall and then work its way down. Wish I could space this just right so that ledge there, we can like utilize that ledge a little bit. Make it look like it belongs there. I've yet to place a freight depot down. I think that's going to be good. Oh my God. Why is this making me excited? Am I that pathetic? I'm so pathetic. The placing of industries on a map is getting me crazy. I think it's 01. No. 09. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I'll give you guys the map the way it is right now, as soon as I'm done. I'll upload it to Minisveg. I honestly don't know why Discord is giving me notices. I think it's because I have it open in the web browser. I see it up there, but I can't get to it. Yeah, and I want. Yeah, it's Grumpy Discord. Oh, you're right, because that's probably my newest one that I haven't disabled notifications on yet. Grumpy. Is this him? There we go. See if it stops now. Wow, look at all this cool stuff. Oh, I think it's 90 degrees off. I gotta rotate it 90 degrees. We're so close. Yep. Rotate it 90 degrees. And that platform should line up perfectly. I'm still getting notifications. Not sure why. Whatever. Okay. We'll just ignore them like they don't exist. This has got to go back to OA. Did I do the right one? I did not. I don't want to mess with that. 09 is the freight depot, right? Yep. Really? I thought I did. Maybe I only did the channel. Yeah, I have it. Pretty sure I have it right. Mute server. Let's try that. Well, how to move the industries? Well, this video will be up on YouTube, on Twitch. If you go to the description of my YouTube videos, there's a playlist for tutorials that I do. So every bridge, everything that I've done that is of significance, there's a tutorial for. I don't think I can get up there without that. If you can't walk up there, how the hell are you going to run a track up there, right? Just go for the cheats. Go for the cheats, man. But where would you put the industries if you could put them wherever you want? The problem is they're probably going to add industries. I think they're going to add a gold mine at some point. You been watching? This is really not supposed to be exciting, but I guess for some of us it is. Okay. So we want this 90 degrees. And that should be right. Before I leave, let's put ourselves over here. Oh, that's the edge of the map. This is the edge of the map. I am up against the edge right here. So you literally cannot... Oh, wait. You can. You can definitely build over here. You'd have to come. Wow. How would you get down this? Oh my god. Maybe you can do a switchback down that mountain and then come around. I know the edge of the map is right over the waterfall, right there. You can't build on top of the waterfall. I'm riding up against the edge of the map. Yeah. Let's go back over there. Yeah, a switchback on this mountain would look really cool, actually. Switch back down to the coal mine was one option. Or go that way, around that mountain, and back down. Hell yeah. See what happens if I leave myself over here. In 09, just making sure. I hope the devs are not mad at me. I don't want to. Yeah, I found that a long time ago, and I was trying to get around it. Go, the final step. Imagine if we had a terrain editor and be able to put industries wherever we want. That would make for some interesting railroads. That would be an honor if they played my map, to be honest. I did invite one of them to the mini map. I kind of thought they would get a kick out of it, especially Heist. He's so cool. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're gonna have to build that up a little. That's no problem. Basically, we can come up this way and build right to this. Would have been good if it was a little closer to the mountain. But I'm thinking, 8 cars max. You're gonna have to build up quite a bit here. Maybe I should move it back this way. So you build up over that instead of hanging off the cliff. I'm gonna move it back. I'm gonna move it back a little because, let's see. This side's good. This side's good though. Yeah, I'm gonna move it back. It's almost there, man. Right, 09 is Freight Depot. Let's put this back to OA so we can delete it. Move it. Should just put this in my slot 1 so I don't have to keep scrolling down. Would have been smarter. Yeah. Yeah, this is a tough enough spot to get to, so I should place it with a little more care. Of course, you would never have a freight depot on the side of a mountain like that, but so what? The only time you go to the freight depot is you're dropping off oil. Okay, so we want it to be stone. This might be. I'm not going to be able to put it in the air like that. So building this up is going to be a little tricky. I guess with groundwork. Will the groundwork reach? Maybe we'll use the tools to build the groundwork. Where are we? I'm lost. What is this right here? I definitely did not put anything down there. Must be something under the map. It is? Okay. Thanks. Let's see. They're watching the basketball game. The kids. The kids. Just going to put this in something to build on. Okay, cool, cool. And we wanted to move it over a little bit. Right? Probably at least this much. You know what? I think do we want it a little bit to the right? Oh, look, this placed it up. That's okay too. The fact that it's up is okay because we're just going to build underneath it. That should be interesting. That should be interesting. Yeah, but I don't know what that's there. Unless the person who made the map would no trees. Put that there. I can check after this what it is. I don't know what it is. I think after I get this place, though, I'm probably done. My dinner is ready. I think I've looked for that piece before. I think that's on every map, to be honest. I couldn't find it. I've been under the map. I do have some groundwork on the map, though, that needs to be deleted. By the way, this map comes with a little freight yard with one, at least one of every locomotive. Hey, I'm inside. Wow, would you look at this? I can smell the dinner. It's here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could definitely build up under that. My evil laugh. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. You could come off either way. You could definitely come down this way. So you'd probably have to come up and then switch back to dump the oil. Yeah. You just have to build up around it. Put a couple engine sheds on the hill there and make it look like homes or something. Like this is a small town in the hills to justify the existence of the freight depot. All right, so do we get all the industries before I wrap this up? We got the logging camp, we got the sawmill, we got the smelter, there's ironworks are there, the oil field, the refinery, the coal mine, the iron mine, the freight depot. It's all there. So the coal mine, the iron mine, and the smelter remain in their locations. They're good. Yeah, they're good. So basically, and then you're going to have to attach this to that over there just to deliver equipment. I do have some trains here for you already. It's one of each locomotive and a bunch of cars. You just gotta, again, attach this to the other side of the map and drive them over there. There's some groundwork over here that needs to be deleted. Let me do that real quick. So, did I get it? How did I wind up over here? Oh, it was so slow. And I still hear the Discord. Man, show up. Yep, I saw us for a second. I always forget the spot. I think it's actually like right here. Close. It starts freaking out, doing weird things. Come on. Let me go. It's stuck. I'm having a hard time with this today. I usually get this right away. Maybe it's over here. Good Lord. I can't get there. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching.